everybody. Welcome to Mom Plays. I am Mom. Hello. We are we're playing Fallout New Vegas. We are actually outside the New Vegas Strip. I thought we'd come to the Crimson Caravan here real quick and do some kind of scouting around Las Vegas. New Vegas. And see if we can't gather up some more quests that maybe we can do that are appropriate to our level, etc. While hopefully one of the places that we'll go will help us further our ingratiation into the NCR faction. So let's first check out the Crimson Caravan Company and see what's going on there. Alright, what do we got here? Somebody is running at us. They're coming right for us.
Hey there. Here's the rest of the payment I promised you back in Good Springs.
Oh, Ringo. Woohoo! Gave us 150 bottle caps. Can handle that. We also have some stuff we need to sell. That's the other reason why I came here, because I got some junk on me. Who's in charge here?
Alice McLafferty runs the Crimson Caravan. You can find her over in the main office.
Okay, what's next for you?
I'm getting ready to run a caravan up towards Utah. There's a town called New Canaan which is supposed to be pretty prosperous. The Crimson Caravan doesn't have any branches out that way, so it'll be up to me to get things started.
Alrighty. Bye, Ringo.
I'll see you around.
Okay. So this is the Crimson Caravan area. We're gonna come over here and talk to this guy, Blake.
If you're looking to buy or sell, you've come to the right man.
I know.
The Crimson Caravan Company has the widest selection in the wasteland.
All right, show me what you got.
Can do.
All right, like I said, we have some things that we need to get rid of. Let's get rid of these cases, because I hate carrying that shit around. That's okay. Cigarettes, pre-war money, scrap. We don't need any of this stuff anymore. We have anything else? Yes, you can have that. You can have my iguana on a stick. I'm pretty good. You can have my pinion nuts. You can have all this steady. Yep, works for me. All right, thanks. Can you answer some questions for me?
Maybe. What do you want to know?
Well, where does the Crimson Caravan Company get its merchandise?
Trade routes, my friend. Trade routes. Just about every major town in the wasteland has a Crimson Caravan branch in it.
All right, do your caravans ever have trouble from bandits?
Out here, we usually split our caravans into smaller bands. That way, we don't lose everything if they get hit. It's not very efficient, though. But hopefully, we'll be able to start running larger caravans once things get civilized.
Here's hoping for that civilization that never seems to quite happen. Where are you from?
A little place in the NCR called Oak Creek. Used to be a farming town until it got taken over by ranchers. I didn't want to herd Brahmin for a living, so I signed on with the Crimson Caravan and headed east. Not much to tell, really.
All right. Yeah, let's talk about something else. Nope.
See ya.
See ya. And let's just do something fun and go talk to Alice McLafferty real quick. I like how Eddie has that license plate on him. Okay, I can't talk this morning. It's just a fact of life. What's up, Alice?
Welcome to the Crimson Caravan Company New Vegas branch. What may I do for you?
Well, I'd like to know more, actually.
Certainly. What would you like to know?
Everything. How long have you been in business?
The Crimson Caravan Company has been in business for over 130 years. We're partially responsible for the progress in the NCR.
Does the Crimson Caravan have any competition?
Well, the gunrunners continue to dominate the weapons market. And the Mormon traders from New Canaan control the majority of the northern routes.
Okay, so how about this? You're well dressed for this place. She is.
Normally, I oversee company operations at the hub in California. However, the New Vegas branch has been underperforming in recent years. Given the conditions here, it's not hard to see why. I'll change all that soon enough.
Okay, we got a go-getter here. Yeah, let's talk about something else.
All right. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Yep, I'm looking for work.
I'm afraid we have no current openings for caravanners or guards, but I am in need of a runner.
Okay, so what do I need to do?
Deliver this invoice to Dr. Hildern. You can find him somewhere inside Camp McCarran.
All right, well, Camp McCarran was the next
been a pleasure.
place that I was planning on going, so You Can Depend on Me is going to be the quest we go to. Let's see. Yep, deliver the Crimson Caravan invoice to Dr. Hildern at Camp McCarran. Yep. All right, well, let's do that. Can I go out? Yeah, this way. So he wants me to go out the other way. Let's take a look at our map real quick. I don't really think it matters which door we go out, but this one's closer, so we'll go out this one. So I have to, while we're running to Camp McCarran, I have to apologize for only having 2 videos last week. Just life intervenes a lot for me, and so yeah, I mean, that's my only explanation. Just life. But we are back, and we are going to keep going over to Camp McCarran. I thought I was closer than this, but apparently no. Oh, I heard tar bubbling. And I thought somebody was talking for a minute. Okay, that was weird. This is much further than I was thinking. Anything in this mailbox while we're at it? Meeting people. Sure do love meeting people. Is this the sharecropper? No. Maybe? The sharecropper farm? No. That one's empty. Or maybe yes. Yeah, this is the sharecropper farm. Okay, we need to cut through here. Pardon me, excuse me, pardon me. Looks like the crops are having a hard time there. Pardon me. Yeah, I think there's a quest for the sharecropper farm where like they're like, our water is horrible and blah blah blah, get us water or something. But I cannot remember how it starts, and hopefully by aligning ourselves with the NCR, we'll actually get that quest, and I'll be like, now I know how to get that quest. Oh, Camp McCarran, you're so far away. Alright, it's in there, but we've got to go around to the side here and go in the door. Ah, here we go. Camp McCarran.
Did you know the strip's all stirred up lately?
Yeah, I did, because I stirred up the strip. I naturally do that. I can't help it. I come in, I cause problems, right some wrongs, then I'm on my way. Like a knight. Okay, maybe not like a knight. Alright, so we need to find this Dr. Hildern. Who is over here somewhere?
Hey.
Looks like is inside the base, and as you can see, Camp McCarran actually, well, you can't see from here, but when you go inside, it's an airport that they've taken over, which is pretty smart. It's very dark in here. Hi, Eddie. Alright, so we need to find this doctor, and I can't remember if he's below. I think he's above. Let's see. Yes, I am completely lost.
Sorry.
No, I don't want to go that way. I love how you can hear airport sounds when airplanes don't fly anymore here. Ah, here we go. Ah, who are you? This is Angela.
Hello.
A little busy at the moment, but I can talk.
What is this place?
This? The OSI lab. We don't get many visitors. The smell puts people off, I think. Nobody ever said science would smell clean and fresh. Anyway, you get used to it if you give it some time.
Are you a scientist? Duh.
I know I don't sound the part. Get raised by Brahmin ranchers and you never lose the twang. Drives Hildern crazy. But I know every inch of the power grid from Hoover Dam to Shady Sands. That's what we do here. Try to optimize the power output from the dam. Some of the others are working on an agricultural project, but truth be told, they aren't making much progress. Not yet, anyway.
Okay, so what's your role here?
Head researcher. Mostly on the dam project, but I help out on other things when they need me. Gotta be flexible.
Need help with anything?
You mean give you work? No, that'd be up to the administrator, Hildern. He's back there in his office. Between you and me, I don't think he ever leaves. Plenty of mercs go in to see him, though.
Interesting. Mercenaries, what for?
I can't say. We're not supposed to talk about the research. Not the details. If you're interested, I'm sure he'd see you.
Alright, goodbye.
Nice to meet you. If you need anything, I'm almost always in the lab.
Okey-dokey. Well, let's check out this Dr. Hildern character here.
A pleasure to meet you. I'm Dr. Thomas Hildern, Director of Operations, OSI East. I presume you're here about Vault 22?
Depends. How much are you paying?
A mercenary, is that it? You won't be disappointed, I promise you. The Office of Science and Industry provides highly competitive benefits. And as an external contractor, your pay would be rather more competitive than those of our regular employees. But we should keep that to ourselves, don't you think? So, how about I tell you what we need, and then you can tell me whether you're up to it. No pressure, of course.
Alright, I'm listening.
Imagine, if you will, the wasteland in bloom. Vast fields of corn that grow from seeds and produce their bounty in the space of a month. Orchards of trees, their branches weighed halfway to the ground, hung with fat, ripe oranges, a harvest that could feed a city or a nation. And all this, requiring no more than a few drops of precious water, and the efforts of only a handful of human farmers. Impossible?
Yep.
A realist. We have that in common. A year ago, I'd have said the same.
And then?
But what if I was to tell you that the wasteland can yield an endless bounty, and that the secret may lie a mere few miles from where we stand? We need only reach out and take it, and for that, I need you.
Okay. Scientific discovery is never so simple as that, sir.
Isn't it? One directs one's efforts, or the efforts of others, toward a goal, and progress is made. It's a matter of incentives, nothing more. I believe that the inhabitants of Vault 22 unlock the secrets of vegetative growth. Plants are spilling from their gate. No one tends them, no one waters them. Yet they multiply and spread in all directions. Find the reason for this miraculous growth, and I promise you the OSI will see that you are generously compensated.
Alright, I'll do it.
Good. No need to check in with the NCR authorities. I can authorize your payment from OSI accounts.
Perfect.
Vaults typically contain a server room on a lower level, where they would have backed up their research data. A computer room, you understand? Download all the information on the central server to your Pip-Boy, and you'll be certain to bring me any notes or samples that you find, won't you?
Alright, anything else I should know?
I thought it was a fairly straightforward assignment. It's a simple question of retrieving the data, which shouldn't prove overly challenging. Downloading the data will be handled by your Pip-Boy. You might think of yourself as a mere means of conveyance. No insult intended, of course.
Okay, I had some other questions.
Oh? What might those be?
Not really questions, but, yeah, tell me more about the OSI.
The Office of Science and Industry. It's a rather expansive topic. I could talk for hours, but I'm sure I'd bore you. Suffice to say, we are the leading edge of the NCR. Our work focuses on practical matters: medicine, engineering, biology. The dam, for instance. OSI routes its energy supply to our cities in the West. That's only one responsibility of this office.
Okay, so you're the director of the OSI?
Director of the entire OSI? Me? If I didn't know better, I'd say you were trying to plant seditious ideas in my head. No, I direct our eastern operations. I've been responsible for squeezing unprecedented levels of power from the dam. I'm also confronting the problem of food production in what little spare time I have. But I've found some promising leads.
Okay, you're doing all these things yourself?
Yes, with the assistance of my team, of course.
Of course, and the NCR has a food shortage? That's not good.
Not yet, but our government understands the value of proactive thought. Our studies project an imbalance between production and consumption. Or, for a layman such as yourself, not enough food, too many mouths to feed. Mass starvation in a decade or so.
Okay, so what other responsibilities does this office have?
We aid some programs the Republic has sponsored involving sharecropper farms in the area. But those haven't panned out too well from what I hear. There have been complaints about the amount of water we're supplying. But those are just excuses for lack of diligence, I'm sure.
Okie dokie, and you control the dam from here?
Directly? No. But we attempt to maximize its output. You have no idea how difficult it is to provide power to an entire nation. I also have high hopes for our Helios 1 facility. Unfortunately, I can't say the same for the 2 scientists who are working there. So far, they've only managed to achieve 1% power output. I'd send help if I could spare the personnel.
All right, and what do you think of the NCR's chance against the Legion?
To be frank, I have no idea. I leave the fighting to Colonel Shu, and I expect him to leave the science to me. Too many people have opinions on things they know nothing about. And the more ignorant they are, the more opinions they have.
All right, now it says goodbye, so we're going to say goodbye.
Yes. Goodbye.
And then we're going to talk to him again. Whoa.
Subject E, diagnosis complete. Begin recording. My name is Whitley. I'm a researcher at Adams Air Force Base. Until recently, I was in charge of the Duraframe Reinforcement Project for the combat model iBots.
Oh, well, continue that, Eddie.
iBot Duraframe Subject E is both the prototype and the last functional model in this test group. I was prepared to make several significant upgrades to the machines. However, as the project was canceled and all Duraframe assets are being diverted to Hellfire armor, I'm sending this model to the Navarro outpost.
Okay.
If you're listening to this log from one of our Enclave outposts in Chicago, give this unit whatever repairs it needs so it can continue to Navarro.
Eddie, you want to talk to me about this? Give me a second. We need to see if we can give him, excuse me, Alice's note.
Something else you needed?
Yes, I have an invoice for you from Alice Lafferty.
From Alice? I'll see that she's paid right away. Crimson Caravan runs a tight operation. Even out here in the waste, wouldn't do to keep them waiting. Was there anything else? Or were you just here about the invoice?
Nope, just the invoice.
Yes. Goodbye.
And we will go tell Alice here in a minute that we've delivered this, Eddie. So we can do the playback.
Subject E.
Right. But we can't talk to him anymore about it. Oh, look, he has an honor student sticker on him. I never noticed that before. That's funny. All right, well, let's go.
Did Dr. Hildern...
Or not.
This really isn't any of my business, but did he give you a job?
Yes, he asked me to get some data from Vault 22.
I shouldn't say anything. I know that. But you're not the first person Hildern sent out to the vault. There were a lot of mercs, one after another. None of them came back. Then about a week ago, there was a scientist, Keeley. She's unusual. Not the sort of person you'd expect. But she's an absolute genius, and he didn't mention her? Not even her name? Or any of the other mercs?
Nope.
But now he's hired you, which means one of two things. Either he heard back from Keeley, and she failed, or he's given up on her. Listen, I make a fair wage, but I'm not rich, not by any means. Maybe my kind of money wouldn't appeal to your average merc, but I'm willing to pay you if you'll find Keeley and make sure she's safe. Isn't right leaving her out there. No idea if she's alive or dead.
Okay, I'll try, but no promises.
That's all I ask. She might even be able to help you, as long as you don't speak too well of Dr. Hildern.
Don't worry, I won't speak too well of Dr.
Right,
Hildern. Alright, so now there's an optional quest with this vault to find this researcher, too. Alright, well, we are going to go back to the Crimson Caravan and tell Alice that we delivered her invoice. Actually, should we do that yet, or should I go? Yeah, we'll do that. Oops. Wrong one. Back to the Crimson Caravan Company. I wish it would deposit you inside the Crimson Caravan Company when you do that, but avoid a few loading screens here. Alright, it is nighttime. Well, hopefully Alice is still hanging around or whatnot. If it's not too late, she should still be here at her desk. And there she is. Excuse me? Pardon me?
Welcome back.
Alright, I delivered the invoice just as you asked.
Well, you've proven yourself reliable so far. Would you be interested in more important jobs?
More important jobs. Okay, what other work do you have available?
As much as I like to handle matters personally, I can't be everywhere at once. There is a negotiation with a smaller trading outfit that I'd like resolved as quickly as possible. There's also the matter of Henry Jameson, an employee whose services I'd rather do without. His family connections make it difficult, however. And finally, I need someone to acquire the gunrunner's manufacturing specifications. This job needs to be quiet. No alarms, no deaths.
Well, right now I can't guarantee no alarms, no deaths. Because we don't have very good sneak, so, tell me about your problem with Henry Jameson.
The Jamesons are very wealthy ranchers back in Redding, California, and significant investors in the Crimson Caravan Company. I was pressured into posting young Henry as the manager of the New Vegas branch. As you can see, he wasn't exactly cut out for the job. He was much more interested in gambling and prostitutes, and because of his family, I can't simply fire him. Henry needs to be convinced to quit, one way or another. I won't have a useless employee on the company payroll.
Yeah, okay, so I'll see what I can do with that.
Thank you. Was there something else?
Yeah, let's find out about these other jobs. Well, no, it's telling me no. Yeah, that gunrunner job. Let's just leave her for now.
It's been a pleasure.
She knows what she's doing, that's for sure.
Okay. So, we got another job from her. Let's see, we've got a marker that... Ooh, what the hell is going on? Okay, so I have a marker around here somewhere, I thought that I put on here. Where is that going? Mojave Outpost. Pretty sure he's not... Oh, there it is. Remove that marker. And then take us to... Yeah, the Strip's North Gate. Guess that's the easiest way to get into that side of Freeside. Alright, Eddie, my love. Come with me. doing a little scope, making sure there's no red blips attacking us that Eddie's gonna, like, scare the crap out of me by shooting for me.
Come to the silver.
Looks like we are going here. Back to the Atomic Wrangler, our favorite bar, with all of our prostitutes.
Yep.
Yep, Beatrix, you're looking pretty good there. How about Santiago, my friend? You and Beatrix probably get along really, really well. Okay, we need to go right here. Henry Jameson.
Shove off. You're making my luck turn bad.
Oh, I'm here to talk about ending your employment with the Crimson Caravan Company.
Fuck no. No matter what that old bitch McLafferty says, my dad said I could be in charge of the New Vegas branch. Besides, I got into a little money trouble with the Omertas. If I quit the Crimson Caravan, how am I supposed to get the money to gamble?
Let's see. Don't have the speech. What do you know about the Omertas?
One of the families that runs the strip. They're a pack of cheaters, but you still don't want to fuck with them.
And maybe we can make a deal? What do you want from the Crimson Caravan in exchange for quitting?
I want my debt with the Omertas paid off. And I want one of those severance package things. A big one.
Yeah, she is not going to do that. So she is probably not going to, but we'll say fine. I'll tell McLafferty, or I'll let McLafferty know we struck a deal and see what she says.
And tell the old bitch to pay up quick, you hear?
Yeah, we'll see. I don't think that she's going to be terribly happy with me. Oops, wrong button. But, yeah, okay. Crimson Caravan. What do I have tagged that it wants me to go all the way down to the Mojave Outpost for? That's the other thing I need to find out. It's really weird. And another loading screen. All right, Alice, you're not going to be happy because you're going to have to pay a bunch of money. But the job will be done. You don't have to worry about that snot-nosed little guy. Oh, and Alice is gone. So let's do some constructive waiting. 9, let's see, 12. Let's go 9 hours. See who drops in. Definitely not Alice. Oh.
Did you know the strip's all stirred up
Who are
lately?
you? Yeah, I know the strip's all stirred up lately. Let's see, I can't talk to him? That's weird. Says I can't talk to or recognize that guy either. Or Eddie. Oh, have we run into a lovely little glitch? Let's, I can't touch the door either. Oh, this is wonderful. This is wonderful. Let's wait another hour. Still no. There's Alice, but we're not going to be able
Did you know the strip's all stirred up lately?
Did you just say that in a man's voice? What is going on here? Okay, well, we're going to end the episode here. I guess at the beginning of the next episode, we will turn in our stuff to Alice. Because we can't talk to her. So, yeah. I guess we will finish this in the next episode. You have been watching Mom Plays. You can follow me on Twitter at Tonya Treese. Please like the video. Subscribe to my channel if you like what you see. I will catch you all next time.